Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back. Happy Sunday. How y'all doing? How you doing, friend?
Hungover.
You don't look hungover at all. You look so cute and bright and beautiful.
Hungover. Hungover. Rose Rita was my name last night.
Rose Rita.
Rose Rita.
Rose Rita the Caucasian. That's what they had.
Rose Rita the Caucasian. That was my name. I don't even really remember my name till we got back this morning. But yeah.
This morning?
Well, it was late, but you know what I mean. You know, when it's still nighttime, it's still, I mean, when it's dark outside, it's still night, but it really be morning. So
you had a funky good time, I assume.
I had a great time. I really enjoyed myself. I really did.
You look so cute. I love the ponytail and glasses. You look like pebbles.
I'm trying to get my life together, friend. I'm trying to get my life together. They mainstream is calling my name, so I need to learn to behave myself. So I didn't come out here with no ratchet hair. Got my glasses on. I even when I take the glasses off, it still is decent under the glasses. So I'm here. You look relaxed and like you got you some good night sleeps, and
I did.
You look like you did.
I did. You did. I did. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in. Hit the like button as you enter. If you don't mind, please come on in the room. So listen, you guys, there were a couple of fights yesterday. Some that I saw, some that I did not. Some that my friend told me about that I did not even know was taking place. So we'll get into that, and we'll get into some other things that, you know, we have sizzling Twitter tea today. And also, it is officially fight week. Okay, officially fight week. We are counting down the days to one of what I think is going to be one of the year's biggest best fights, and we'll get into that as well. So y'all come on in the room, click the like button as you enter. How you doing, Miami Snoopy 305? Hi, T9's boxing class. Hey, Georgia Peach Denise, how you doing, girl? Hey, Mike Biggs, Keisha Sellers, how are you? Frank from the land, how you doing? Blessed to Fish, how you doing? Hey, Mo 2013. Talib Cunningham, come on in the room. Judah Ben, how you doing?
Mo, how's the baby?
Oh yeah.
Is the baby?
Let us know how the baby's doing. Alonzo, amazing. How are you? Manny Beckford, boxing and barbecue. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in. What's up, Phenomenal Mexican? How you doing? Doesn't she look like she's studying for finals in a cute kind of way? Doesn't she? James Payne Lethal, how are you doing? Hey, Random Thoughts. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in. Have a seat. And we'll just get started with yesterday's fights. Okay, we'll get to reviewing yesterday's fights. So there were a few fights that I was not even aware that were going on yesterday. So friend, tell the people about all the wonderful fluffy fighters that had matches on yesterday.
Okay, before we get to the fluffy fighters, let's do this before we go into those. So we'll fill our time out completely.
Okay.
286 was yesterday. UFC.
Ooh, friend. Did you see
Listen.
that? Y'all, I was so shocked. Listen, I think yesterday was like a day for um we have to come to grips with some things. And we'll talk about this later as well. Listen, Father Time creeps up on you, okay? And you don't know where and you don't know when. And I was so confident that my guy Kamaru Usman was gonna bring that belt back across the pond. Friend, I was like, did he age that much in between fights?
He did. But you know what I found out yesterday? You know, I'm getting really into this UFC stuff. Apparently, he has like shit for legs.
His knees are bad.
He was saying like he can't walk up his stairs anymore. Like
Yeah.
he has to walk on the grass and not the concrete because it hurts. Just go ahead and get him replaced, big dog. Like it's really time for him to sit down for real. I mean, I was expecting so much more, but then as I watched that fight and I saw that boy kept kicking on them legs, I was like, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Even with the point deduction, like it still didn't help.
Did not help. It
No,
did not help. I was looking like, come on, Kamaru, what's going on? If not, but you know what? You know what? I'm not gonna completely blame it on his legs. That when you get knocked out like that, it I don't want to say it takes from you, but it does take away your aggressiveness, because he's normally more aggressive than that. When he fights, he's normally throwing, he's jabbing until he gets in there. But he wasn't. He was trying to cut off the ring, but the octagon, but he was cutting it off but not doing anything, just standing there right in front of him and trying to make sure he didn't get set up and kicked again. But he wasn't going high. He was going low. He was tearing them. He was tearing the bottom parts of their legs to smithereens, tearing them up. He couldn't do anything. I was so hurt and disappointed because I really thought he was gonna win. I really thought he was gonna avenge that loss. Now I ain't mad at him for trying, making that the first fight back and all of that. And I guess I read this on Twitter, and I guess it's true what Teddy Atlas says. When you win your first championship, when you win the championship, the champion gets better. Like there's a 30% uppage in the champions game once they get that belt. And it must be true, because when Kamaru Usman won the belt, he hung on to that bitch for a really long time. But I don't even know the man's name. Edwards looked, he's always been good, but he just had the confidence. He had the champion's confidence to go with it.
he looked like he was fighting scared at first. And I was like, what? Hello, are you okay? Hello, sir, what's going on? And then like he started going after him, but it was very slow. But at first he was fighting very, very scared and timid. But I want to see him and Kobe Covington. I gotta see it now because I know he is, but I gotta see it. But the main card, I mean, the main fight should have been the co-main, because the
they were stomping. Gaeth and them, yeah, Gaeth and them, they was stomping.
When I tell you they was throwing them bitches, Gaethje got a chance. He could get into boxing because he just strike. He ain't kicking and none of that shit. I be thinking that UFC fighters can't get into boxing because their brain is eventually gonna tell him kick this bitch.
Kick somebody. Take him down. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't want him to confuse, but Gaethje, that guy, he got them hands, friend.
Gaethje has hands, but Gaethje old too, though. He just put on a really good fight. He's older too. I think he's like on the back end of his career. They were saying like if he lost last night, then basically where does he go from there? But he didn't lose though. So UFC is funny like that though, because they don't have as many fighters as boxing does. So it's nothing for them to take a loss and be back in another high profile fight. It don't work like that with them. You can be number 6 and 7 and it be a main card fight just because it's tough like that. But yeah, Kamaru, he might need a job, friend. You got a job for our Nigerian brother?
He look like a pastor to me, friend. I think it's his bald head. He look like he should wear a suit every day. I don't know why he look like a pastor to me, but he look like he should wear the clergy outfit. I don't know why. He just gives me youth pastor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Not
what
youth pastor.
he do. He give me. He not old enough to be the main pastor yet. He the youth pastor.
Youth pastor.
hmm He
Well, I
can't.
can see that.
He got to work with the teenagers. He ain't got to do too much. He ain't got to run after no little kids. He can do what he need to do.
I
And
can see that.
yeah.
Cause he does great. He speaks well. I think he can get to the. I don't think that's a bad gig. I don't think that's a bad gig at all. Youth pastor, Kamaru Usman. I don't, he could go into acting. I don't know if you know, but he made his acting debut. He was in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Yeah, so he could go into like action hero movie. I see that for him since he's dibbled and dabbled in cinema before. So go be a superhero or action um actor. I can see that for him. Cause you know what, for real, honestly, I feel like if he whatever he decides to do after this, he's going to throw himself into it and be dedicated to it. So go take you a few acting classes and you know
And
get
no,
on it.
and he can. I'm telling you. And on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, he can go down to the Church of the Baptist Queens of the Ring, and preach to the kids. He can teach them the ones that begin. The parents say everybody send their kids to church. He can
They
teach
should.
begin bullied how to defend themselves. They can have some
He could
self
teach
defense.
self defense
Just
to
saying,
the
friend.
youth.
He could. He
Cause you
absolutely
know what? I'm glad you said that. Cause I watched his interview on the Pivot, and
yes.
he did say, as a kid growing up, he was a small, scrawny kid. That's why he couldn't play football, so he started wrestling. We got a job for you, Kamaru. Y'all go tell the people. Tell him.
And we're
Tell
really
him.
this. We are really good at this.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah. So, I mean, congratulations to Edwards and whatnot. But you know what? I'm saying he gonna beat up Kobe Covington, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he'll beat up Kobe Covington. I don't like Covington, Colby, Covington. I'm not a fan of his, but he can fight though. So we shall see. That'll be interesting. Okay, now that was a side note, y'all. We dibbling and dabbling in this UFC. We ain't completely submerged yet, but we dibbling and dabbling. But friend, tell the people about the big men that fought yesterday that I had no clue were fighting.
Okay, so let me tell you. I don't know if y'all watch Pro Box, and I've been amping for Pro Box a little bit because they need some new commentators, and so like they've been checking out us on Twitter. So I've been doing my funny, well-behaved, N-wordless stuff on Twitter now. I have my friend revoked my N-word privileges, so I cannot use the N-word anymore. Message code 287. Um. Oh, he's not Big Baby. I was gonna call him Big Baby Miller. He's not Big Baby anymore. He's Big Daddy.
Is that the name you gave him, or
No,
did he give himself
that
his name?
was his trunks last night. His name is Big Daddy. He was
Really?
rocking at least, our friend, I don't know, that about a 40C last night because he got a big old back.
That's why I say his back too big. It's maybe a 42.
No, I don't know, friend. I don't know. Whatever it is, he needs a wired bra. You know when your titties get too big for a sports bra, so you got to get a wired bra because you got too much to hold now. He needs a wired bra. Um, Listen, I had no idea that he was fighting. Pro Box is so crazy. I love Pro Box. I love Pro Box. It was a dude on there that got robbed. Yes, from when I tell you clear cut robbery, his name starts with a G. If y'all watch the Pro Box card, maybe y'all can say it in the comments But
Who? Okay, so enlighten me on Pro Box because I'm not extremely familiar.
Pro
Who?
Box is a very professional BOK prom.
Okay, okay. So who do they have on their cards? Like,
Everybody.
do they have like celebrity fighting cards, or is it like washed up? Oh, let me not say washed up. Um, fighters that
We ain't heard of yet.
yeah. Okay.
There's some fighters that we have heard of, but there are some fighters that we haven't heard of yet.
Okay. But this one, Big Daddy Miller, now is what he's calling himself. Formerly Big Baby, the original Big Baby. Um,
Big Back Miller. He's a part of the Big Back Brigade. With his cousin, the Big Back Christopher Lovejoy.
he was on that card too?
No, he wasn't on that card. He was on another card, but he had them fucking titties out too. I want to know why they can't put the men in a t-shirt. I feel like it's unsafe for children under 10 to watch them fight. Children under 10 should not be able to watch them fight. Them two especially. Big Baby Miller and Christopher Lovejoy, they are two people that are required to fight in a shirt.
You want to start a petition?
You know fucking well, you know I will. Don't tempt me. I want him banned from the boxing community. Okay? Big Baby Miller though, he's still with the shits.
I saw him swinging and wailing and swinging and wailing.
He beat the fuck out of that boy he was fighting last night. I can't. It was Big Daddy versus Big Baby. Both of their names was very
big something. The Battle of the Bigs.
The Battle of the Bigs. The Big Back community. There was a fight within the Big Back community. The Big Backs last night.
The big silverbacks.
Friend, when I tell you that goddamn back, I ain't never seen no back like that. Now, them wasn't no silverbacks, friend. Them was wide backs.
I just saw tight meat, just thick. You ever seen something like this? You can be big, but then big and tight, like you know how hippopotamus is big, but they tight meat is not flabby. It's tight.
No, these meats was moving. It was the battle of the meat yesterday. Big slapping, Big back community. It was a fight in the big back community. They should all have to live together. Put them some restaurants in there. They ain't never gotta leave.
Their restaurants gonna be paid.
That's okay. That's all right. Let them people make their money. But no, Big Baby Miller won. I want to see him versus Johnny Rice, and I want it now. Johnny need to fight. Big Baby still wants to fight, so he needs to get his name back in the mix. Johnny Rice needs a fight.
Friend, that's not a bad idea because Johnny is a big boy.
Yeah, but he ain't got titties. Not like that.
No, he does not like that.
I don't want to see. Listen, I am requesting this though. Okay, if a fight is made, why can't they fight in t-shirts, friend? They make women's fighting sports bras.
Friend, I think you might strip them of their manhood if you make them put on a t-shirt.
No, I'm not stripping. No, it's sensible. But it's sensible. I'm sorry. No. No. If I can't have my ass out on her, he can't have his titties out in the public.
But it's a fight.
No, I don't care. He needs a t-shirt, a wife beater,
something.
He needs something. Okay. I want to see. I want to see it. Big Baby fast, friend. For him to be 500 pounds.
That's why I say he moves like a hippo. You know them hippos be moving fast in that water. They be gone. He slang that meat around that damn ring like it ain't nothing.
It was extraordinary. I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
You think he was juiced up?
Huh?
You think he was juiced up?
He on something. Ain't no what. Listen. I'm a big girlfriend. And I can only move so much before bitches gasping for okay? Not air, I need I need okay? He fought all them rounds. He wasn't winded. He was not gassed. I don't even think he was sweating appropriately. Maybe that's why he fighting on Pro Box.
I don't think they drug testing over there.
Hey,
Big Ray, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, friend. What
I
was that? 8 rounds or 10?
I want to say it was 8. I want to say it was 8.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was like an 8 round fight.
I think it was 8.
Yeah. Well,
For 8 rounds for a 500-pound man, friend, because I know
how many pounds? How
five,
many?
500 even. Okay, listen, Shadesha, my girl. Okay, and if I have to level off backs, Big Baby back is number 1. Shadesha's back is number 2.
Shadesha's back is not that big.
That's a big muscle lad. Shadesha like this. Do you like this, friend? Like this.
Shadesha's back is not
Put
that
me down, ma'am. Unhand me.
Did you say unhand me?
Unhand me, ma'am. Unhand me. She's strong, friend. Hey, listen, one thing that I am learning boxing. Y'all would be so proud of the things that I be doing. Shadesha have been beating up on these boys. That's why her back look like that. She been beating up on men, friend. There's men that is scared to spar with her because they don't want to get hit by her. They say she hit like a fucking truck. You want to know why?
The back muscles.
It's that back. That back is extraordinary, bro. Like, it is. She know it too. That's why she came on here and said it. She know it. It's strong. She could clear out my whole house, just her by herself. Carry all this shit out on one fucking arm. Oh shit. The fuck? Okay. It's cool. But that Big Baby's back need a shirt on. Because along with the back, there's titties around the side and the front, and they be moving. He ain't got no belly. It all went to his titties.
It's all up here. He top heavy. As your grandmama used to say, she top heavy. He top heavy.
He's very top heavy. He is. He is.
Well,
and then,
go ahead.
Ahoy.
Oh.
And my boo-boo Andre. Ahoy. Oh. But no. That goddamn Big Baby, he needs to be in a t-shirt. Christopher Lovejoy, his opponent had on the t-shirt. Okay?
During the fight?
Yeah.
No.
He had on the shirt.
No. I'm gonna have to watch it. His opponent actually fought in a shirt?
Yeah, on a shirt.
Really?
Yes, he did. And then Christopher Lovejoy got his ass out there with that big ocean wave pants he had on. Them, I want they a 4X. At least. At least a 4X.
Did he win?
He got robbed. He did win, but they gave the fight to the other guy. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
What happened?
Them judges. I told you it was a robbery on the Pro Box card. They were in Dubai, and they fought, and they gave it to the guy that was from that area.
Oh, okay. It was home cooking. Okay.
Listen, y'all stop taking y'all asses over there to these other countries trying to get y'all record up. Get your shit together. Take you some fucking chances. Maybe these people will take some chances on you. But stop taking y'all asses over there, because y'all gonna get robbed over there.
I don't think they care about getting robbed. I think they going over there for their money. That's what I think they going for. I don't even think they care nothing about getting robbed or winning at this point. They just going because apparently it's some long money over there in Saudi, honey. That's where the folks is going to get the paychecks, honey. That's where they go. Which one of them bouts was Floyd commentating on? Because he was over there. He was a commentator. I want to say on the he was on the Pro Box card.
I think it was the Pro. I think I remember hearing his voice.
Yeah.
on the Pro Box card.
Yeah, I think he was on the Pro Box card. They over there trying, baby. They handing out coins in Saudi. That's why them folks over there. They
Well,
handing out them
if
coins.
you need some commentators, I cuss. My friend don't, but I cuss. I'll try to keep it clean.
I cuss too, baby. They probably gonna want us to. We gonna have to have on the traditional garb, which I don't mind that either. All y'all got to see is my eyeballs, but
I
um,
might even slap some lashes on so y'all know it's me.
alrighty. Well,
Okay. Shit, I'll put some lashes right on them. Right on. And not them little ones either. Them big bitches, y'all. Yeah. I'm pulling out the old school friend.
not the oh.
They're like, Box, how the fuck is on your goddamn? These are the 2738s.
Friend.
Pro Box is needed though, friend. Pro Box is hood. They have a shitload of fights, long ass cards. Like what you may get is what you may get. But
I'm gonna have to check them out. I saw it, but I was like, yeah.
Where is that?
Okay. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see about Pro Box. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for them, y'all. Pro Box. Okay. Um. So there was one card that we both actually watched yesterday. That consisted of a undercard fight actually that was to me better than the main events. All right. So there was an undercard fight on the DAZN card. And it was some 154 pounders. I don't know if they contenders or prospects, but you know, they up and coming. They have I'm calling them prospects because I think somebody had a 7-0 record. Either way, both fighters were undefeated, and I'm talking about Damani Kato Kane and I'm talking about Eric Tudor. Okay, and it was a very it was just a good entertaining fight. And call me crazy. I tweeted this yesterday, and I'm sure folks probably laughed at me. But I was thinking to myself, am I watching a prequel? Am I watching a foreshadowing of Ryan versus Tank? And the reason why I say that is because the shorter gentleman, he was black, short, stocky, like Tank. And the taller guy, Hispanic guy, tall, like lean, lanky, like Ryan, and they did battle. And I mean, they did real battle. They were going back and forth. I mean, it was a good, evenly matched fight. And the Hispanic gentleman Tudor, ended up with the victory. He had a nasty gash from a headbutt, and Kato Kane, baby, either one of his eyes was almost shut. And I want to say Kato Kane is trained by one Bomac and his crew. I believe that is who he's trained by. So it was I wanted to see, what they were saying over there. I couldn't really get a key in on what instructions they were giving him, but he ended up losing. But it was a really good fight. Did y'all see that fight? Did you see it? Did you see it, Free?
Yeah, I seen the Smelly Belly camp. And me and my good sister, Coach Amber, an actual boxing trainer, had a lot to say about the Smelly Bellies.
What y'all have to say about the Smelly Bellies?
Oh, no. Just my good sister just pointed out some really good things because the man just ends up with some really good fighters.
I've heard that before, and a lot of people don't want to just come out and say it. But Mo 2013, he wants to say it. He said, we're going to talk about how trash Bomac is as a trainer, because he's trash.
Okay, so boom, check it. Coach Amber, like, she be giving me boxing. Like, I really am learning this shit because I want to come out here. I want to say things correctly. Like, if I don't know something, like, I had to go do some research about this whole rehydration clause shit with, like, I didn't realize that because we lose weight. So for us, 4 pounds ain't shit. To them, 4 pounds will make or break a whole lot of shit. So
pounds is a lot for me. Shit, I don't want to be struggling. But yeah,
4 pounds ain't shit. Not to me. But you know what I'm saying? To some folks, 4 pounds is a lot of weight. So I had to go and do some correcting of myself because I was unaware that losing that type of weight will not cause will cause your brain to lose fluid around it. So you don't get that back. So I don't know. I had to learn. But Coach Amber made me very aware of like these trainers have lingo with their fighters. So
mm-hmm.
like, they're not out there saying move to the left, move to the right. Like they have certain words that they use that their fighter know, hey, you need to go this way, go this way. This is what you need to do. They're not out there telling them, hey, stick him, hit him with the jab,
What
uppercut.
the,
They got words. You know what I'm saying? But if you listen real closely, that motherfucking Bomac be out there telling his fighters what to do in regular terms where these other fighters can definitely hear him because he loud,
very loud.
very loud. He's very, very, very loud. And like, I don't understand why he would do something like that. You literally putting your fighter in jeopardy, sir. Like, this man hears you saying, move to the left and hit him with the jab. Like, he hear you. He's not stupid. Like, or he can speak English. You don't want to give this man a chance? And then I got to thinking about it. Men suck. He just got some good fighters. But I'm a mom. And he got his fighters because of Bud. But let me.
You on mute now? Okay. Well, Big Ray says, is Katie Strong Neck Taylor fighting Cameroon? I don't know who she's fighting next. I believe so. But she does have a replacement since Amanda pulled out. She does have another replacement. And strong neck Katie. Katie has strong neck. Not so much strong back, but that neck. What you call it? That Snickers neck? Yes, she has that. That Mike Tyson neck. That young Tyson neck. Yeah, she got that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So people don't want to say it about Bomac that he's not as great of a trainer as we would like to believe he is, but more so that he has been basically blessed to come across some really good talent. And also, I think Bomac may just be the person we really know because he's the loudest. He is known that it's three of them. It's a group of three trainers, really. But we just know Bomac because we can see him first and because we hear him first. So it's a couple of fighters that he has that, and we know everybody's not going to go undefeated. But the instructions that were given in that fight and the instructions that I've heard him give Bud are not like helpful. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, he might as well be saying lines in the camp. And I mean, maybe that means something for them over there. Maybe that means something. I don't know. Hey, Nakia Anthony, she says, salute, beautiful ladies. Boxiana, you were slaying in that dress, honey. Keep up the great work. Wasn't she?
Thank you,
Baby,
girl.
my friend she let somebody have it last night.
I have to look. I only got one person can have a child. Give my goddamn. Y'all see me and all you gonna see is this. All my shit getting knocked over one another too. I hope you enjoyed it.
Friend, you looked really cute.
Thank you very much. I bet my game up. It's wife season. I'm trying to move out of girlfriend status sometime this year.
Baby, you keep wearing dresses like that. Somebody gonna.
Hello.
Hello? If y'all ain't see, go over to our little old Twitter page, honey. Yeah, go on and go see the queen in full slay. So yeah, Bomac and his fighter, they caught their first L yesterday, but it was a very good fight. But that young man needs some real training and instruction in his corner because I don't know, I didn't hear them telling him different things to do that would help him in the fight. He was just doing the very BESS he could do. It just was not enough. Tudor was long, lanky. He had a nice jab, and they were banging up in there, but the Tudor was landing the cleaner, crispier shots. And you could see this man has dreads. I'm telling y'all, people with dreads, boxers with dreads, when you get ready to fight, when they put that little thing in the back, the ponytail to hold to keep from moving, go to the shop and let the ladies sew your dreads up in a updo type of thing, so that they won't come down, they won't be bouncing, and so that every time you get hit, we won't see your dreads flying, because that makes it look like it just make it look worse for you when your hair flopping around. I don't like that. Anyway, so that was the undercard. Great fight. Main card. Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz was in the main card, and he got beat up by Mercito Gesta. Okay. Did you see that fight, Free?
I saw it.
What kind of job you got for Jojo? I just look what kind of job Jojo need.
Jojo's a felon.
Ooh.
That's a new job. A felon. A felon. He's going to jail anyway.
So you saying he gonna be making license plates? That's his retirement job.
That is his job. He'll be in what is that, San Diego Correctional Facility for the next 5 to 11 years.
Wow. Well, damn. Yeah, it's I don't think yeah, Jojo, you know, Father Time be knocking on folks' door. And I think he knocked on old JoJo's door. I think JoJo fighting he fighting other kind of battles outside the ring as well. Now, what I will say is this. I really like JoJo's outfit coming to the ring. The poncho was really nice. I enjoyed the colors on that, the little frizz, the fur. I like that. It was a nice outfit, JoJo. But yeah, JoJo, yeah, Karma beat him up on. Yeah. All them bad seeds he was sowing, yeah, he was reaping them last night. Yeah. I don't think his head was in the fight, and it shouldn't be. He got bigger fish to fry. He got other stuff on his mind. Okay, get your life together, JoJo. Get your life together. Coach Amber says still got beat. My Andy Griffin's son. Okay, I don't know what that means.
She said he got beat up by a man with freckles. Coach Amber was so pissed off. Yeah, say she was going bad. Like, I really, friend, one of these days we gonna have to bring our good trainer sister on here, cause like us with this commentary shit. But she's like, nah, they hate me enough. I'm like, nah, you gonna nah.
You can turn your camera off. You can put an avatar up so they don't have to see who you are. But you gotta come on and talk that good shit one day with us. But yeah, y'all come on in the room. Come on in. I see y'all coming in. Come in. Hit that like button, please, as you enter the place. And yeah, so JoJo, he did the very BESS he could do, but it wasn't enough. It just was not enough. And it wasn't like Gesta was the best either, but his output was more than JoJo's. JoJo was waiting a lot, and it was just it was high paced, and JoJo couldn't keep up with the pace, and so he ended up losing the decision. And yeah, JoJo might need to be thinking about retirement. He'll probably take a few more fights before he lets it go, because I'm sure he's gonna need every penny he can to fight them other battles that he got going on. But yeah, JoJo.
Mm-hmm. I'm really like JoJo. He got old. I think all this shit is like starting to catch up with him, because I was like, damn. And then like he was on Twitter arguing with Ray Jackson and shit. I was like, come on, Joe. Joe, what's up, big dog?
Your focus is off. Your focus is off. And speaking of Twitter, let's go on and get into our Twitter tea. Because it was somebody else doing a lot of tweeting and receipt pulling and trying to clear their name and all this there and the third. And they have a fight coming up this week. Okay. So Caleb Plant, y'all, my fight of the year, my pre-voted fight of the year is this Saturday coming up. And it's Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez. And Caleb Plant, well, let me start this with this. Jose Sr., David's daddy, posted footage of Caleb Plant allegedly getting kicked out of a boxing gym for non-payment, right? So Caleb made it his business to put out the whole story, to give background information, basically to clear his name. And I mean, it was a series of tweets. I mean, he was tweeting all day long. And I ain't tripping because if somebody lied on me, maybe I would do the same. But homeboy, it's your fight week. Okay, we all running around here talking about how he and Davis had and all of this that because he done bought a domain name 5 years ago. But you tweeting on yesterday, and you got a fight come Saturday. Caleb, honey, stay off Twitter. You was just into it with a woman last week. What are you doing, honey? Fred, what do you think about this?
I think it's some bullshit. I think Caleb Plant going to sleep. I want him to get knocked out. Completely slept. And then how they said slept, I want him slept. Knocked out. Knocked out. I want Jordan out there crying. Everybody crying. Everybody crying. I don't like Caleb Plant. I want Caleb Plant to go to sleep. Night, melatonin. I don't feel bad for the things that I'm saying. I'm not going to feel bad. I want him to go to sleep. A lot of people got a lot of hope in Caleb. Best of luck to you. Caleb fucked up. Caleb fucked up. And I'm going to tell you, Jose Sr. is not cutting Caleb Plant no fucking slack.
None.
He in that boy head so bad. And everybody was talking about, oh, Caleb and David head. Shit. Jose Sr. and Caleb head, though. When you got to fight one, you have to fight them all. You got to fight them all. And the daddy ain't playing fair.
Not at all.
The daddy not playing fair.
No, he's not.
He put our boy business out in the street. I was shook it. Very confused. Because I get on Twitter and I see 5,000 tweets back to back to back from Caleb Plant trying to explain himself. Why are you explaining yourself, sir? You that guy? You don't give a fuck? 8 Mile? That man's name is 8 Mile, friend. Okay? 8 Mile. Why you didn't pay them dues, bro? Why you didn't give them people their money? And for Jose Sr. to pull that shit up this week?
Because that's the thing. Apparently, it's not recent. Apparently, this happened a while ago, but it was just sent apparently to Jose. So Jose posted it. So that's what tickled me even more. So it's not even something recent that you clamoring trying to, fix and explain and whatnot. You have bigger fish to fry, sir. You really do. But yeah, if we talking about gamesmanship and games play, I like you said, you fighting one, you're gonna have to fight all three because daddy is with the entire pile of shits. He's with it. He is absolutely with it. Coach Amber says, wow, nobody was down to cover your gym fee.
And Antonio Holmes, I'm unsure of what brothers you may speak of. But here is the deal, okay? Me personally, have not accepted Caleb Plant into any such thing.
Any
Caleb,
such brotherhood.
he cannot come to now barbecue. He cannot bring now food. We can't have his wife bring anything because you know they all cook alike. Raisins in the potato salad. He can't come. We never invited him. I'm unsure what people has started claiming him and invited him. I guess maybe because his wife is partially one of y'all. Y'all was like, okay, just let him come. Bring him. Right? Bring him. We didn't invite him. And I know what my name says down there at the bottom. It has Caucasian, crispy as hell in that white box with those black letters. So I want y'all to realize it's a white box with black letters. He not him. I'm him. Not him. Not him.
Well, I don't not like Caleb Plant. Well, I didn't not like Caleb Plant. I've seen some things over the course of this preparation that I was like, that he said and done on Twitter. But before this, I am a Caleb Plant fan. I like the way he fights. But in this particular fight, I happen to like David Benavidez more. I want David to win this fight. Um, um, Plant, he seems like a cool dude. He's a bit sarcastic for me, but whatever. He's a good fighter, though. A damn good fighter. I just happen to think David Benavidez is better. I think the style is not a good style matchup for Caleb Plant, not from what I've seen Caleb Plant. So that's why I'm going with him. I don't hate him. I'm just not rooting for him in this fight. I was rooting for him when he fought Canelo. I ain't rooting for him in this fight, though.
I don't know if Caleb Plant was crispy, crunchity, crackety coon. It ain't got shit to do with what color he is.
Yeah.
If we ain't invite him to no barbecue,
no.
Y'all need to stop saying we would Plant. If y'all rooting for Caleb Plant, that is
your
preference.
Yeah.
We as a whole didn't go and vote on shit.
No.
And as the delegation,
yeah, it's a no.
It's a no for me.
It's a no for me, dog.
Damn, how many biracial children you got at the house?
And that's on that. Yeah. I'm just not a big fan of the popping off on the women on the Twitter, the way he popped off on the women on the Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I don't give a damn about. Like, and I be joking when it comes to some of these fighters. Like with Bud. My Bud jokes have ceased. Y'all really, I don't talk about Bud anymore.
Not like that, no.
All of this, when I joke, this shit be joke. I really don't have problems with people. But that goddamn Caleb Plant, I really don't have a like for him. Like, I see why Anthony Durrell said nobody like you. That shit real. They don't fucking like you. You think you something you not, 8 Mile. And I know what you think you are, but you ain't.
James Payne Lethal says, nice combo but for me, it's a Tennessee thing. I'm rocking with Caleb 100%. Let's go, champ. And I get that. He from your hometown. I ain't mad at that. I get that. I ain't mad at that at all. That's cool. Whatever. But yeah, he didn't get no pass from me either, as far as, being a brother and all of that.
The best dad ever. Tell David he better move the head because he keep that in a straight line. Caleb ain't got enough power. He knocked out Anthony Durrell. We need to be really serious, okay? He about as right. He about as right as Anthony Joshua. Just because he out there Paul Bunyan and chopping down trees, we're gonna see if it helped him.
Leave Anthony out of this conversation.
I'm tired of doing karma.
We was not even talking about Anthony, why did he get a slug?
Why do he keep posting himself chopping these fucking trees down?
Because he knows we like to see it.
Who is we?
Me and Karma.
And some of these folks' cousin, they're like boys.
Why? Why, dog? Why you had to? Why you had to? Why you? Why?
I was hacked. I was hacked. Somebody hacked me. My brain, the infrastructure went offline for like 2 seconds, and they clicked right in and said that. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all, you and Karma ain't the only one looking at him.
No, we're not. But I'm just talking about me and Karma. Because it's okay for us to look at him. I don't know about all the rest of the weirdos that may be possibly looking at him. I don't care.
Derek is looking at him too. Not DJ. Not DJ. But probably Gavin. He looked like he got a friend named Gavin.
I'm not finna do this with you this evening. I'm not finna do this with you this evening. I am not.
Gavin, I'm going to the mall later. I'm be listening to Mo3. I'm gonna stop by, pick you up. Head to the mall.
I can't see.
I really need help, bro. Like I do. I'm sorry.
You do. Because you say this shit with a straight face and look dead into the camera.
I mean it. I mean every word that come out of my mouth, friend. It just so happened that it come out like this. I want to apologize, but I really be meaning what I'm saying. Like, he ain't giving me what he's supposed to have been giving me. He's not giving me that. He's not giving me scared to come outside.
He's losing weight, friend.
Never gotta get fit, my friend. Unhand me. Unhand me.
Listen, you're not gonna sit up and talk about him. Really? Really?
Hand me, sir.
Listen.
He wear white hoochie daddy shorts. Ain't nothing that you can ever tell me. I love a good hoochie daddy short. Trust me when I tell you I do.
Well, why he can't wear none?
Not no white.
What's wrong with white in the summertime?
You wear white shorts in the summer, me too. I know how I look in white shorts. I know how you feel in white shorts. You look good in white shorts, don't you?
Why he can't wear white shorts, friend?
It's 174 people in here. Okay, probably more than that. And so I'm gonna poll a question because we ain't got time to create a poll. Okay, how many of y'all men in here, not the ladies in here, because I know how we feel as women about white hoochie mama shorts. How many of y'all men? I know y'all wear hoochie daddy shorts, okay? But how many of y'all men would wear white hoochie daddy shorts? Give it 2 seconds, friend. They already starting to come in. Just type your answer in the chat. I just want my friend to see that hoochie daddy shorts are allowed. White hoochie daddy shorts? That's almost forbidden. Okay, look. No. No. Never. We're getting a shitload of answers here. Like, no.
James Payne said he man enough for the job. See?
Okay. Now there's a difference between men and that man. Because I guarantee you, James Hoochie Daddy shorts won't look like his. He wear them tennis shorts. All right, I'm done. AJ, I'm sick of you and Karma. I tell you what, if he don't win this fucking fight, you and Karma are gonna be like, oh my God.
No, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm really not. I don't have any expectations of AJ really with this fight. I don't really. I want to see what he looks like. I want to see if there are any changes that have been made that he actually visibly makes. And so I don't really have a huge expectation of him in this fight because his opponent is not a slouch. So um, I'm just waiting to see if there's anything different that I can visibly see about him. But I do like the facts and you talking about him, but he's losing weight. He's looking slimmer and trimmer, which I think is a good thing for him because his stamina cannot take the natural muscle that he has throughout 12 rounds. I don't think he's just not equipped for that. So hopefully he'll be lighter on his feet. He'll move a little bit better with less weight. And you can't be mad at this man because, he's showing us his preparation. Everybody else shows their preparation. I can't hear you, and I probably shouldn't hear you. I'm scared.
See myself at this point. He better be doing it. He better look good because if he get out there and embarrass Derek, I'm gonna go pack his shit up for him. I'm going right to DJ Jim. I'm gonna send him this so he'll know. I'm gonna call and be like, Mr. James, I need to come to your gym. And he gonna be like, BOXIANA, I can't allow you to come in here because I know how you are. I'll be like, please, Mr. Derek.
Mr. Derek.
You know they get him. Mr. Derek, please. I need to speak with AJ. And I'm gonna boot AJ personally out of Dallas myself. I don't need no help. They're gonna call security on me. Get her out of here. Get out of
here. The fight is gonna be at the in the UK at the O2 Arena, I believe. That's where Derek is fighting Derek. That's where Derek and AJ are gonna be in April. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But I'm very much so looking forward to this weekend's fight. The build-up has been great. Can't wait to see the next All Access. I haven't seen the second part yet. Can't wait for the presser, the last presser before the fight. Can't wait for the weigh-in on Friday. I'm sure all kind of shit is going to happen between now and Friday for us to talk about concerning that fight. It was something else somebody else said in the chat I caught earlier, but I didn't touch on it. There was another fight on that JoJo card. What's the guy's name? I think Dwayne Martin and somebody else, but he got knocked out, dude from Chicago. That was a good fight. It was a very good fight, but honey, he couldn't do nothing with that man. That man knocked his ass right on, good on. I mean, it was a brutal knockout too. I was tweeting about that yesterday. That card was a good card. If y'all missed that DAZN card, it wasn't highly publicized, but it was actually a very entertaining card. Okay. Something else that I wanted to talk about. Your favorite, and we're gonna get up out of here after this. But your favorite, and this again is coming out of the camp, the Top Rank camp. Your favorite. He has a fight coming up, but he decided he felt the need to get on Twitter and call out Frank Martin. Now, Keyshawn Davis, we love to talk about Keyshawn Davis over here. He tickles us. He gives us great content anytime he speaks. But for whatever reason, he felt the need to say, he wants to fight Frank Martin. And then he's a weird one. He's a very weird one. Because Errol Spence replied to him and said, nah, basically, sir, sit your young ass down and get some more experience. If we fighting anybody at Top Rank, it's going to be Shakur, right? Loved the response from EJ. Loved it. And then Weirdo comes back and, I'm sorry, not Weirdo. Keyshawn comes back and then he asks Shakur if he can fight. It's just friend, did you see all of that? Did Twitter madness going on? Did you see that?
Don't you know? Don't you know I did?
What is going on?
And that Errol said the young pup is still on the boob. I said they're feeding that boy from a drooping titty.
Now there was some mix up. Some people thought Errol was talking about Keyshawn. Some people thought Errol was talking about Shakur. I happen to think he was talking about Shakur. He said they still what did he say? They still doing what?
They're
Feeding.
feeding him on the nipple.
Yeah, he's still on the nipple. I thought he was referring to Shakur. Some people thought he was referring to Keyshawn, and Jamel Herring thought he was referring to Shakur too, because he chimed in. He was like, "Hey man, I ain't no slouch now, but you was at the end of the road, so kind of technically they had kind of fed you to him a little bit, kind of. No disrespect, but that's kind of what had happened though.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, okay. So how do you feel about that? Do you think he's being breastfed still over there?
Um, Anytime he starts calling out the big names, then he'll be like, "Oh, I only got 8 fights. All right, are you a prospect guy? Are you one of these real?" My N-word privileges have been revoked. It was sitting right there in my throat,
I
friend.
know it was right there. It was right there. You did so well to catch it.
Are you a prospect? Are you one of these real
Contenders.
them? What are you? But all this sassying and sashaying, please let me fuck him up, Shakur. Please.
I was like, and then I guess he was trying to say trying, and he's typing, and he spelled it Tranna. Now you know my mind went. You are the last person that should don't type that like that no more. Don't say tranny nothing. Don't trying don't do that. Don't do that.
I was in Colorado with Bud. He a beast. He a beast. I ain't never referred to one of my friends as no shit like that. He a beast. Are you fucking insane?
With dreamy eyes. With dreamy eyes.
Can you imagine? I can imagine him sitting in the house texting, "Please, Shakur, let me fuck him up for you, Shakur." What? Hello? If you don't put some fucking bass in my voice deeper than yours, sir, we can have a competition in the morning and I might win. What? He a beast. I was in Colorado with Bud. He a beast. What? Asking another man if you can fuck another man up for him is extreme. Friend, I'm not going to ask you to beat a bitch up for you. I'm just going to beat that bitch up.
If it come down to that.
I'm just going to beat that bitch up. Why on earth? Friend, please let me beat her up for you, friend. I'm not asking you no questions.
Let me get her. Let me get her. Tag me in. Tag me in.
When a motherfucker start doing shit like that, they really ain't about that shit. That be the loud one in the back, acting like somebody holding them back.
Hold me back. Hold me back.
You. What's up, slime? You good? Like, let me holler at you for a second. And then for you to be calling out Frank Martin, like, let me tell y'all something about Frank. Y'all know I love Devin to death. Devin is my son. Okay? I've been paying attention to this boxing shit. Okay? Frank Martin is the only person at 135 right now that's about his shit.
Completely and totally boxing. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it and that's all.
He ain't out there clout chasing. He ain't calling out no names that he don't expect to fight. He's only calling out the people that he's expecting to fight. He's not doing all that back and forth with these fucking who know who's. He in the gym. No shade to Shakur. Like I made a post about putting some respect on Frank's name.
Yeah.
People were in the comments basically saying like,
what about Shakur? What about Devin? What about that's not who we're talking about.
Right? Like, yeah, Shakur missed weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shakur ain't serious about this shit. Like,
I like
my son. And you know, I don't like putting that all on Devin because it's not all on Devin. But there was some moves made in that camp that made Devin look like shit. Tank be move. I love my silver tooth nephew. He be moving funny sometimes. Ryan Garcia. Any of those people at 135, they're not doing the shit that Frank Martin. Like, he young. He could be out there in the streets getting in trouble. Look at Ja. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see him out. You don't see him doing shit, putting his fucking career in jeopardy. Like, he really just existing.
He be in that gym.
He be in that gym. And
He
he's
be in that gym.
working.
He may post maybe once every 2 months him somewhere out in normal clothing, like he's going somewhere. But 9 times out of 10, if he's posting anything on social media, it's him in the gym. I love that. I love that. Leave something to folks' imagination. All we know about him is that he stays his ass in that gym and he's ready at all times. At all times, call him up. I'm telling you, if something happens where Ryan got to pull out of this fight, you call him. Call Frank. Frank gonna be ready. He stay ready.
About his life.
Y'all, you don't know nothing about him.
Friends.
You don't know who he's dating. You don't know none of that. It ain't your business. My business is boxing. That's it, and that's all. That's all y'all need to know. I love that about him. And as long as he keeps winning, which I think he is, more people will get to talking about him. He's not being talked about for the wrong shit. I appreciate that. We're getting to know who he is. He's in a great position. His promoter is Errol Spence Jr. So we know him through Errol, just like we found out and people got to know widely who Gervonta Davis was because of Floyd. He's getting that same treatment. But he's winning. He's winning and he's off the freaking radar. He's just winning and looking good and dominant. I love that.
It's perfect. Meanwhile, Keyshawn is on the internet shaking his dreads, poking his lip out. My man. Sis, do we have a problem? I'm going to defend. That's my man. That's a good man, Savannah.
Savannah, that's a good man.
He a good man. He a beast. If I was like, that couldn't be my friend. Like, I remember I watched the live with him, Tiger Johnson, Shushu. It was somebody else on that live, but I can't remember. And like, he's the zesty friend. He the zesty.
Yeah, he is.
Telling me, he was like, man, stop saying that. He said it again. He was like, man, don't say that no more.
He is spicy. He
the goddamn prince of boxing.
ATL unanimous boxing. He says, salute queens, nothing but love. Thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate your super chat. Thank you.
He just looked like he just got he belonged in a Soul Glow commercial. They need to spray Jerry Curl juice on him and let him do his thing.
Let me stop.
Don't he look like he belonged in Soul Glow, friend?
He belongs in something.
He would live well in a sassy man era. Like, he would have been great in the 80s when they were wearing like the cutoffs and the bell, like 70s and the 80s, the bell bottoms and shit. Like, he would have fit perfectly in that shit. He could have been his sassy self, shook his fucking dreads, rolled his neck.
He definitely had a Jerry curl. Yeah, he definitely
had. And he say bitch bitch. He say bitch a lot. He say bitch a lot in his regular conversation. When he said, please let me fuck him up for you, Shakur.
He typed that and didn't think twice about hitting send. I was like,
The goddamn audacity.
Now, Key. Now, Kiki, you got to chill now on the verbiage. The verbiage be all wrong. All wrong. That's what he looked like.
He look like he do a mean press. When I say mean,
Did you see that? Did you see those pictures? Boxer sparring. How are you? He says, Queens, what's up with that picture of Charlo floating around Twitter looking flabby and sick? I think I saw what you're talking about. And I don't know if that's a recent picture because I had recently seen him in the gym look like he was sparring and stuff. So I don't know how when that picture was taken, when that photo was taken. I don't know. But I did see that photo. I did. I saw that photo.
off as Mega Mail's PR person, as Maul's slight PR person. We waive all comments at this time.
Yeah.
Maul Charlo was dealing with some things. He back. He's working.
And we wish him well.
And we wish him well. As far as Mega Mail, coming soon to an ass whooping near you. I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know. We have built a franchise, 82%. They fine. Everybody going through some shit, y'all. The world is a crazy place.
It is.
And we really have to be careful about some of the shit that we be saying. I know we get on this show. I be telling majority of the jokes. We all laugh. But when we've had this mental health conversation more than once, mental health is a real thing, you guys. And not everybody deals with things the same. Some things are just life. Some things are mental health, but mental health can affect your life. So before we start poking and reserving judges, like we really need to just kind of hold off, because we have a habit of making fun of people when they don't look good. They look bad, they look sick, and then they end up dying, and then you motherfuckers show up. I can't believe, shut the fuck up. Cause y'all was making jokes. I don't like jokes. So when it comes to them goddamn Charlo twins, if you're not gonna pay they 82% for them, and you don't want me to respond to you, don't let me see you. But if you can afford that 82%, come
we
on.
can talk. We can talk.
We can talk.
Bodesi, I read your comment. Bodesi, the late bloomer. He says, Strange Grace Jones, boomerang looking ass. Yeah, he's back on sassafras. He is a bit. He's very spicy. He's a very spicy young man. Very spicy. Okay. And I don't know who he's fighting next. Why he, got Frank Martin name in his mouth. He know he don't want no parts of Frank.
I know. He the friend that that be in the strip club that be trying to dance with his homeboys, watching his homeboys tip the strippers. Like 1,500 girls in here, bro. You don't. He too big. Throw that money, bro. Throw that money, bro. Sir, you all right? What's up, Slime? You good? Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
And we still need to see. I'm very anxious to see what Shakur looks like in his debut fight against the Japanese man that he's fighting. I don't know who this person is. I looked him up, but he's like, he's the softest of soft touches. But this is his first fight at 135, so we'll see. If he gets a nice, knockout win, or if we're gonna go with a 12-round unanimous decision where he just, wins every round. We don't know. But we'll see what happens with Shakur, but I just would implore Keyshawn Davis, concentrate on your young record, sir. Okay, concentrate on your young record, and you should be ready to fight the Cuban dude who kept you from getting that gold medal. That's who I want you to call out. Because from my understanding, ain't he? Is he not a professional now?
He is, and he won't even say his name. They bring up Andy. That motherfucker will sashay away.
What come you ain't avenging that loss?
You know what, friend? He need a cape. I could see him just twirling. He couldn't be. Friend, the Lord knew. He knew not to give me no bunch of kids. I've been and punched him right in the back of his head. Because he would have came in there and mama looked at me one time and had that cape and had it wide like this and was twirling that bitch around. I would have snatched that bitch off his neck. The fuck is happening here? He just, nah, friend, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I'm my senses, they tingling.
Well,
he love his homeboys to death.
Well, it's a lot of questionable stuff going on around these boxing parts. It's fingernail polish, it's neck rolling, it's eye rolling, it's stargazing, it's purses.
About the finger polish and the purses and all that shit. It's the act for me. Y'all wear whatever the fuck y'all want to wear.
That fingernail polish.
And you rolling your neck and you got your lips pooched up more than mine. I know he's standing like this, friend. Will he be talking to people? Girl, listen. My neck, my back. My neck, my back, and my ankles. I ain't never felt like this before, Keisha. Help.
Friend, is it anything else?
Girl, listen. Let me tell you what I seen. He look gossiper. He looked like he be street. What they call it? Pillow talking. He looks like a pillow talker. Girl, let me tell you what I heard. Let me tell you what I heard. And he be talking about people. That's how shit gets started. It's Keyshawn. It's him.
It's him. You convinced?
I was waiting on you at the door. I know about you. I heard about you before you even came in here.
Friend.
He saying like he be talking like this. Y'all didn't seen him.
He say, man. Hey. Yeah, Marky, him downstairs.
I was waiting on you at the door. He a beast. Put him in my cell with me.
Yeah, that's him. But that's him. That's him. Sean Majorette Davis. Y'all stop. Y'all are terrible.
Pouring the water in his mouth in the corner, he be like,
you know how they pour shots in girls' mouths at the club?
Yeah. Oh, I know he the one, the throat goat. I bet he be letting them hoes back.
Y'all, these are all jokes.
Entertainment purposes. Throat goat might not be a joke. That might not be a joke. That might be real.
Cali Factor 619, how you doing? He said, salute, Queens. Keyshawn Davis had an interview with the Boxing Voice last month, and he said he wants to fight the Cuban guy he lost to. Did he? Did he now? He should be more boisterous about that, because that's the first time I've heard that. I hope he wants to avenge that, because didn't he get beat by him twice? Did he get beat by him 2 times? Yeah. That's who I want him to want to fight. Yeah.
He done.
Yeah.
He done. I'm done for him. I'm done for him. I don't want no more of, I just want him to stay out of the media. Like, I really do. Keyshawn is too much.
And you know what, we talking and cackling about him. He's really talented. He is, but he talks too much for me. For my liking, he talks too much, knowing damn well that the people he talking about he want to fight. He's not finna fight those people no time soon, sir. In reality, you are a step backwards for Frank Martin. You are not. You are a prospect. This man is at the contender level at this point. He wouldn't fight you. There's no reason for him to fight you. Like EJ said, if anybody he gonna be fighting on Top Rank, it's gonna be your compadre Shakur, if they let him. So why do you have why is his name in your mouth? You need to concentrate on what you're doing. You got who are you fighting? We don't even know who you fighting. Who is this person that you fighting? Why you got Frank name out in your mouth? Why? That makes me sick. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hey Sheena girl. Sheena says another fun show, Queen. Super cute ladies. Love y'all. Thank you, Sheena.
The little part of boxing. And on that note, I'm not gonna say anything else. Okay.
Tell the people good night. Tell the people good night.
Well, it's 180 something people in here tonight. Thank all of y'all for coming through, all of this great support. I seen a comment that said, y'all really didn't blew up. We really have. Like, we really have. Thanks to y'all. Because y'all are watching, sharing this stuff with your friends. If you are new here and have not been here long, we are working on our next goal, which is 3K. We are about 340 something away before we're at our next goal. Y'all can get us there if y'all would like. Like, share, subscribe, send this to your friends, clip us. Like, okay, speaking of clipping, y'all really been clipping the shit out of this show and like posting it on y'all social media. And like, I see some of them, like I try to get to them, but by the time I get to Twitter, like I got notifications from so much stuff, but I try to retweet them all. We appreciate all the love that we get. Like, I know y'all really dig the show. Like, we are happy to get up and do this stuff for y'all. So thank y'all so very much for clipping, like tuning in. Like, we see all the jokes saying how y'all think we're funny. Like, that's what we here for. Like, it feels good to be able to do this. So thank y'all for coming. Please come back. We will be back on Friday. Also, we are covering more UFC.
Yes.
So if you are here and you are UFC, we will try to get UFC out the way first. And then we'll get in our boxing shit because UFC is light and we ain't that heavy yet. But we definitely cover some UFC. So we're expanding. Thank y'all. Have a great day, great week. We will see y'all back on Friday. Y'all, is fixing to be lit. Lit. It's going to be a whole lot of shit talking. And maybe let's just do a watch party for the show, friend. Let's watch
Ooh. Well, you know what? I don't know. We'll see. Because your auntie and my brother and my auntie are supposed to be coming down this weekend.
Okay. Well, then, if maybe we'll come on after the fight.
We'll come on. We'll do a live after the fight. We can definitely do that. But y'all stay tuned. We'll definitely be back on Friday covering the weigh-in and all the shenanigans that happened during this week's lead up to the big fight. I cannot wait. I've been, oh Lord, I'm really excited for this fight. And I'm excited because it's anybody can win this fight. There's no clear-cut winner in this fight. We talk shit, but Caleb can fight. Okay, he can fight. So yeah,
but he got enough for Dave Benavidez.
Well, we're gonna talk about it.
We do. Happy birthday. Because I'm not gonna be on here to do this again during the week. I hope you have a great birthday and I hope you enjoyed your weekend too. So we will get back with y'all on Friday.
And we had another super chat to come through. J Wash 4. He says another great show, ladies. Thank you so much, J Wash. Yes, oh my God, March 25th coming up. It's Saturday, this Saturday coming up. So y'all be sure to come back, check us out Friday. We'll have the whole rundown as far as the weigh-ins and the face-off and everything that happens in between. Thank y'all for real, for real. Thank y'all for tuning in, for sticking it out with us. You know, we are still a small channel, but growing very rapidly, and growing because you guys share it. You guys tell people about it. You know, we love that. We really do. Y'all are in the chat. Y'all are very respectful in the chat. You know, we have differing opinions in the chat, but we have a cool ass chat. We don't have a lot of foolishness up in here, and I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. So y'all keep coming back, keep liking, keep sharing it. Tell your folks to subscribe if they haven't already. Because you know, we got some eyes on us at this point, and we trying to have more eyes on us.
Pro box.
Okay.
We
Okay. Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
shit. Pro box.
So we'll see y'all later. Thank you so much. Like my friend said, mind your tone and delivery. Because folks be dealing with stuff. Okay. You don't know what folks dealing with. It's Monday. You know, folks be cranky on Monday and whatnot. So, you know, tread lightly, be nice, be kind. And we'll see y'all back on Friday to talk all this good boxing stuff. Okay. Y'all have a great week. Peace.